The value of classical music, Van Cliburn said it very succinctly in one of his speeches, where he likened it to architecture, that it has form, it has a reason for its existence. And through the study of classical music, it encompasses the entire essence of being a human being.
The Fort Worth Youth Orchestra provides young musicians with the opportunity to begin a project, learn its goals, and then complete it. They are handed a very complicated score of music. They have learned a language of music. They are interpreting that language from the sheet of music into their instruments, each person individually. And then they come into a group setting where a goal has been set that together we are going to learn this music, and together we are going to rehearse this music, and we are going to make this music sound beautiful. And then, once all of that rehearsal has been accomplished, we are going to move into a performance situation where you will learn to be on the stage performing this beautiful music in front of an audience. So young people are learning a very good example of what it's going to be like moving into the creative workforce of tomorrow. The project, the goal, and the completion together as a team.
The collective effort involved in playing classical music, there's a precision and an awareness of others, an awareness of your own place in the whole. And I must say, in these fractured times, it's very moving to go to an orchestra concert and see possibly 100 people on stage, all pointed the same direction, all doing the same thing.
Our goal is to provide the opportunity to our young musicians to play the best possible repertoire, because there is a great benefit for them to do that. They learn how to work together, how to be part of a group that is looking for the best possible performance in order to get the best collective result. So they learn pretty soon that this is not about me playing well, it's how well can I play to make everybody look really good. So those are wonderful skills for any human being, because if they are not going to be musicians later on, that is already in their minds.
20 years, it's a milestone, I can tell you that. So that's already something to admire. Herman and I are very, very good friends. Our families know each other very well. But what I admire of him as a conductor is that he loves music first and foremost.
Well, Dr. Gutierrez is an international conductor. Dr. Gutierrez identifies himself as a music educator. He delivers to us an orchestra that is well-rounded in its training. It is well played technically, and it's beautiful musically. And that's something that these young people need.
Dr. G is a very intense conductor in the best way possible, and it always brings out the best of us. He's so full of life, and he understands the music on a level that I don't think everyone really gets, just how much he knows and how much of it's just inside of him.
Even though they're not in college yet, he treats them like his college kids. He expects as much out of them, and that makes them grow musically.
He does not water down the scores. When they play Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony, they play the same music that the symphony down at Bass Hall is reading.
But the impact that Herman has had over so many lives is something that we may not think about. We may talk about his performances, but how many kids that have gone under his guidance, not only musically, but also humanly. I'm sure they love music because playing under Herman will make you love the music that you're playing.
The Fort Worth Youth Orchestra is so important to the young members of our community because not only does it offer them a place to learn music, to study together, it teaches them how to work with each other, how to listen to other people, how to understand other people. And these are skills that are absolutely necessary for the betterment of our society.
We are developing leadership, we are developing creativity, we are developing self-discipline, we are developing self-esteem, we're developing empathy in our young people, and we're introducing them to cultures from around the world through the music itself, and also through international travel.
The skills that you learn as a member of the Fort Worth Youth Orchestra are applicable to any endeavor in your future life, whether you end up as a professional musician or not. The discipline and the joy and the reward for the efforts that you make are so palpable in an orchestra that it gives them a confidence to approach life as an artist.
Through all of these 20 years, so many students going from the youth orchestra to major universities to study music, to Juilliard, to Eastman, to Peabody, to TCU, great schools, or to take another path and become CEOs of companies, generals in the army, or whatever it is that they develop into great professionals. But I think that all of them have this experience in the youth orchestra as one of the greatest memories of their lives.